Welcome to Chris Wrestling Views, you guys. If you're new to my channel, make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe to my all my videos. You guys, I really do appreciate the support for the already subscribers that I have on here. I appreciate all the comments that are coming in as well. Make sure you subscribe too. So today you guys are going to be doing my WWE NXT review from last night. So first match of the night we had the team of Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart versus Zoe Stark and the Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai, versus Dakota Kai and the WWE NXT Women's Champion, Raquel Gonzalez. They basically fought in the match. You guys see who's gonna face Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell next week on NXT Great American Bash. As you can see, Ember Moon ends up getting kicked by Dakota Kai. Then we see Io Shirai jumps in, you guys, with a slap like to the upper chin, I guess, by Io Shirai. And then we see the Genius of the Sky ends up hitting her moonsault finish maneuver off the top rope, you guys. And then after then, you guys, she end up picking up the victory for her and Zoe Stark to face Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell next week on NXT Great American Bash. I'm ready to see how this is going to turn out, you guys. I know it's going to be a phenomenal match. We had the former WWE NXT champion Io Shirai. I mean, she's done her thing, you guys. She's been champion for a long time. She know what to do. I feel like that we may see new WWE Women's NXT Tag Team Champions. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. Next, you guys, we had Diamond Mine member Roderick Strong, former member of Undisputed Era. He fought. He ends up fighting Asher Hale, whoever that guy is. They basically kind of brawled a little bit. Roderick Strong was showing like a lot of submission maneuvers and knee strikes, you guys. And also, you guys, he ends up going for like this, I guess, this weird type of submission, but he ends up picking up the victory, you guys. And I have to give applause to Roderick Strong for actually, doing what he's doing best. And what could we see next, you guys, from Diamond Mine? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that, because I feel that this group right here, you guys, may become the next group on NXT. Next, you guys, we end up having Cameron Grimes versus Ari Sterling during the match. And so basically it was I really can't tell what kind of match it really was, you guys, because it was so slow moving pace. We end up seeing Cameron Grimes picking up the victory, you guys, with a stamp press to the chest. And after then, you guys, Cameron Grimes, of course, get his hands raised, but he is also still upset that he didn't win the $1 million championship match like 2 weeks ago. Then, you guys, we see LA Knight comes out with a $1 million championship and saying, well, if you want to face me for this title and my cars haven't got washed, well, I'm gonna hire you as my butler if you don't beat me at a Great American Bash next week on NXT. And Cameron Grimes said, I don't have a problem being a butler, but I know I'm gonna win that $1 million championship, and I'm going straight to the moon, of course, as Cameron Grimes says. So we're definitely gonna see how that's gonna go next week. Next, you guys, we had a face-to-face, back talking trash to each other by Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. And Adam Cole ended up saying, something about Kyle O'Reilly's wife, and then Kyle O'Reilly's backfires, with some words and everything of like that. He said basically how he regretted being a tag team with him. And then we end up seeing him getting put into the heel hook. We end up seeing Adam Cole get put up into the heel hook as Samoa Joe just watches on like, well, you deserve this. You saying all this by this guy's family and so on and so forth. But then again, you guys, Samoa Joe walks out and then ends up waiting about a minute or so before telling the security guards to go ahead and break up the fight. So I was like really surprised, you guys, just see Samoa Joe to do that. Well, not really surprised, but at the same time, it was, pretty decent little promo thing. Then, you guys, we seen a face-to-face promo thing with MSK and Tommaso Ciampa and Toothless Timothy Thatcher, of course. They're going to face each other next week on the NXT Great American Bash for the WWE NXT tag titles. And so MSK, they end up slapping they end up slapping Tommaso Ciampa. Timothy Thatcher, he really wanted to slap both of them in the face, but we didn't end up seeing that. And after then, you guys, we seen Tommaso Ciampa whispers in the ear of Carter, I believe that's his name, that they basically got a free pass, and they won't be so lucky at the Great American Bash, and because they're gonna win the WWE NXT tag team titles. So, you guys, what do you think about this match? I'm very interested in this match to see it next week, on July 6th, you guys, on the on USA on television. So I'm wondering, you guys, will we possibly see new WWE NXT tag team champions? I know this match is going to be a great one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one. Next, you guys, we had Mercedes Martinez and Jake Atlas versus Boa and Xia Li. Of course, you guys, actually, you can see that lady up there in the chair is was basically trying to get, to Mercedes Martinez, but ends up just sitting down. Then we see a really, really strong strike from Xia Li onto Mercedes Martinez, and they end up ringing a bell and saying that was really the match. So, you guys, what is next for Xia Li, Boa, and Mercedes Martinez, and possibly Jake Atlas, because he done got into the mix of this. Then the main event, you guys, we seen Isaiah Swerve Scott, you guys, a guy that we haven't been seeing wrestling often, versus Bronson Reed for the North American title. We seen Bronson Reed, of course, hit like a backsplash onto the chest of Isaiah Swerve Scott. We seen Top Dollar trying to run into Bronson Reed and ends up getting thrown into the the plexiglass, and then falls, over the barricade. And then we see Adonis as well, was like, bro, you okay? And he ends up trying to look over there as well, you guys. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Because Bronson Reed is just gonna come by and throw you in there as well. I was like, man. But at the end of the day, you guys, I mean, it was pretty cool to see Bronson Reed do all that. But he was trying to get back into the ring and ends up getting kicked to little spin kick to the side of the head by Isaiah Swerve Scott, you guys. And with Isaiah Swerve Scott, he's very talented and all that good stuff, you guys. And then we end up seeing him hit the 450 splash as Bronson Reed, was still in between the rope. So, I was like, wow. I was like, well, Isaiah Swerve Scott has won the North American title. So, of course, you guys, we have heard that Bronson Reed and Karrion Kross was, they were working on SmackDown, and Vince is going to be, I think, at the tryout thing or something on Thursday. And so I wonder what does this mean for Bronson Reed. Is he really getting moved up to the main roster? Because I heard Vince want a lot of big, strong looking like superstars to be on the main event. So thank you guys for watching Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell down below, and make sure,